we look at these kind of setups there, just to start, just in terms of sort of start position there, you can see quite a big difference obviously in terms of the shaft position there. You've got a nice sort of gentle bit of sort of shaft lean there by your left shoulder, left cheek, left chest, whereas the one on the left hand side before was massively forward there and just de-locked in the golf club. Grip, as well as we can see now, is a bit more neutral. Ideally, I'd like that right hand a little more over, if we can do. I think if we can do it now sooner, you've made a little change with your left hand, it didn't feel too bad because your right hand, obviously your strong hand. Ideally, that thumb should be sort of a bit more covered by your right thumb. So if I'm holding that golf club here now, you've got the left thumb there now. This should be sitting across where the fingers as this sort of thumb sits on that pad there. If you've got him too far underneath here, your right arm wouldn't naturally hang facing this way. It naturally hangs kind of facing in. So your thumb should be a little bit more over. We'll play about this, sort of see where we can get a comfort spot from, but that's where some of the hooky ones are coming from. With that there. In terms of the actual swing, again, your trail leg, because your spine angle now is more this way and a better angle there, as opposed to kind of here and sort of straight up. The line now that this hip's going to swing on from here, I'll go back a bit further to the swing. As you're going back here now, does blow and blows. You can see your right hip now moving through that line a lot. I mean, your spine angle now is tilted almost towards the target, so you're kind of going a bit this way, which is a very steeper angle of attack going back, which is why your launch angle is very, very low. Compare that to this one here now, when your swing goes back, you can see your hip now turning a lot more. It's just generally a better, you look at that back swing position there.
Think about it a little bit more.
Exactly.
Like twist rather than like...
I mean, just look at that. I mean, I'm assuming you watch golf on TV and stuff. That's a much better sort of a more efficient back. So you've made a bigger turn, which is not necessarily a positive too much, and we don't want to make a bigger turn, we get the ball a long way, but the fact you're able to make a bigger turn now, is something we can sort of look at and stuff. But that one there looks very kind of like awkward and lifty and tilty, where that one's just a good kind of like coiling around the body. Now as you come back to the golf ball, your left hip can start moving towards target as the club comes back down. Your shoulders now staying back nicely because they're starting off in a squarer position. I mean, we just go back to the start, we discussed that as well, the shoulder position. When you were there, and it's a bit blurry with the unblurred picture. There you go. So that one there with your shoulders and chest being a bit more level, just in terms of kind of where you are there on the left hand side, you're sort of leaning on that left side. That gave you the open shoulders, which again will internally give you a steeper angle of attack. And all these things kind of added up together. And on a good day, you hit the ball really good. But if we could say now, with that change of the setup, we haven't hit a single slice or aim to the right, we've hit it higher. Some have drawn a bit more. Mainly that grip for me is going to be the issue when you try and tweak that and so on. So if we can eliminate reasons why it's going right or left, at least, and if it's going to go wrong, it would be kind of straight and wrong. Rather than like, it might go 50 yards right, 50 yards left. And the fact you hit it so far, if you get it wrong, is pretty much a lost ball. Anything from sort of 5 iron upwards, a misdirection shot, it's like ta-da, reload, isn't it? I mean, it's going to be a destructive shot.
Wait on my bloody 5 iron.
Are you? Okay. So good shoulder turn there, good hip turn there as you come back. Lower half works nicely. Good impact position there now. Head staying behind the golf ball nicely. Handle the club now. Your hands over the golf ball there. Spine angle behind. Very, very good. We can then release through to a good swing there. There's a little bit of excessive sort of movement that way, which I think is a lot of that's caused from in the past where you sort of did this and you were doing this, and there's just too much sort of lateral movement again. And we're just trying to minimise all these variables. You had so many things that were causing the ball to go left. The grip, angle of attack was steep, then your hands being forward, then your shoulders being left, then your slide of your hips. It was just, again, a lot of things. But from setup, by making 1 or 2 adjustments at setup and giving you one swing thought, you've got your hips turning better. You flattened your swing. The club face now is on a better angle of attacking the golf ball. These instinct things that are happening sort of from impacting through, they will develop over time. But you're not thinking about them, Don't worry about overthinking and trying to take too much stuff in, Your kind of current thought process you've got at the golf course, so I'm going to set up there now, Shoulders are nice and square, so all these static changes you do, grip's better. Right thumb, can I see my left thumb if I'm just sort of peeping through there? It's probably underneath there, so get this hand on here, grip it there. Initially that will probably feel a little bit strange. To be fair, we'll just hit a few shots and just see where the ball goes. It doesn't matter. We'll just see kind of how the strike of the golf ball is going to be from that kind of more in the fingers grip with the right hand rather than creeping under with the palm and that thumb just off the side, And then just get used to where that club, so we can control that club face a lot more. So whether you do a small swing or a half swing, if you swing the club back to kind of here somewhere, you're still controlling the club face. Your swing there relies so much on timing with all those variables. On a good day, brilliant. On a bad day, not breaking 100. Well, exactly. I mean, you hit the ball really well, to be fair. I mean, you should be breaking, you hit it as good as on a good day, as well as people I give lessons to playing off single figures. But your bad shot is, say,
Yeah. My horrific shots are.
Yeah, very, very destructive. Okay, mate, makes sense?
Yep.
Good man.